distinct honor to introduce today's guest speaker, a shining example of brilliance herself, Cana Brooks. Cana is a 2023 graduate of University High School, where she excelled as the Black Student Union President, drum major of the band, and a member of the tennis team. She is now a rising senior at Howard University, majoring in sports management with double minors in history and sports administration. In 2020, Cana founded the Cana Cares Foundation, through which she has raised over $15,000 and contributed more than 500 hours of community service supporting families and individuals in need. Her impactful work has earned her the Harry Hightower Youth Community Service Award, the MLK I Have a Dream Award, and the For a Better Tomorrow Why I See You Service Award. Cana currently serves as a collegiate ambassador for Black Women on a Mission. She is a member of the National Council of Negro Women. She is also a member of the Howard University renowned Showtime Marching Band. And she is a proud member of the Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Alpha Phi Chapter. Please join me in giving a warm and enthusiastic round of applause as we welcome Cana Brooks.
Good morning, everyone. I am so grateful to be given the opportunity to speak to you all. I would like to thank the men of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated for this amazing opportunity. First, I want to say congratulations to every single student in this room. Seriously, take a second and really let this sink in. You made it. Through every late night assignment, every difficult test, every challenge at home, and every moment of stress, doubt, or pressure, you made it. And that is something you should be proud of. My name is Cana Brooks, and I am currently a senior at Howard University. And 3 years ago, I was sitting exactly where you were. Excited, nervous, hopeful, pretending I had my life way more figured out than I actually did. And newsflash, I did not. I remember looking around at other people thinking they seemed so confident and prepared, while I was quietly wondering if I was ready for what came next. I thought everybody else had some perfect plan while I was trying to figure out who I wanted to become. And it turns out everyone was pretending and terrified. We were all just out here guessing. The only difference was some people were better at hiding. But one thing college and life has taught me is you do not have to have everything figured out to continue to move forward. Sometimes growth is uncertainty, sometimes growth is failure, and sometimes growth is trying again even when you are scared. When I got to Howard, I quickly realized college was more than just academics. It was about learning how to advocate for myself, balancing responsibilities, managing stress, and keep going during difficult seasons. And I want to be honest with you today, because I think honesty matters more than perfection. There were moments I struggled, moments when I questioned myself, and moments I felt overwhelmed trying to balance academics, leadership, finances, mental strength, and expectations all at once. But those moments taught me something important. Your struggle does not disqualify you from success. Long before I got to Howard, I already knew I deeply cared about my community. In high school, I founded Cana Cares because I wanted people, especially young people, to feel seen, supported, and understood during difficult moments. I didn't have all the answers, but I knew I wanted to create spaces where people felt less alone. Coming to Howard helped me grow that passion even more. Through leadership opportunities, community service, and student organizations, I learned how to turn my passion into purpose, and my purpose into action. And one thing I learned along the way is that success is not always loud. Sometimes success is simply surviving a hard semester. Sometimes it's just getting back up after disappointment. And sometimes it's believing in yourself when nobody fully sees your vision yet. And that is why scholarships like this matter. For many students, scholarships are not just financial support. They are a peace of mind, they're opportunity, and they are relief. And trust me, becoming is not always easy. be moments where you compare yourself to others, moments where you feel behind, and moments where you're wondering if you are enough. But please, do not let comparison distract you from your journey. Nobody else can bring what you bring into this world. You matter, your story matters, your voice matters, and your experience matters. I came into college as a history major, unaware of what I wanted to do. All of my peers knew exactly what their plans were, while I was left confused and felt behind. I had self-doubt and wondered, did I make the right decision? However, I did not let this stop me. I knew I had a passion for sports, and I knew that is where I belonged. I prayed and talked to my parents and changed my major to communications. I was convinced I wanted to be in front of the TV talking about sports. But as I enrolled in my Intro to Mass Communications class and sat there, I knew this was not for me. I began questioning myself again and was just confused on why I didn't have everything prepared right then and there. I prayed again and talked with my advisor and my parents, and I finally figured out my final major, sports management. I knew this would allow me to figure out what I wanted to do. I love sports, and it only made sense. I began thinking about my life post-grad and realized I wanted to be helping the youth. I wanted to be an advocate for student athletes in college, and that was my passion. No matter how long it took me to get there, I made it. Even though I had to start over and switch, I still made it to where I'm supposed to be. And no matter what your journey is, you will always get to where you're meant to be. So as you prepare for this next chapter, I want to leave you with 3 things I wish someone would have told me when I graduated high school. And no, it is not to drink more water, but please remember to stay hydrated. First, stop shrinking yourself to fit into spaces you were meant to outgrow. Walk into every classroom, every internship, and every leadership opportunity like you've never imagined yourself being. Do not make yourself smaller to make others, people comfortable. Second, protect your peace and your mental health. Please understand that asking for help does not make you weak. Neither does crying in your dorm room bathroom at 2 a.m., which I may or may not have done the whole time. Struggling does not make you weak. You are a human before you are successful, and taking time to care for yourself matters. Third, never forget where you came from. As you grow and achieve your goals, reach back and help someone else. Open doors, share opportunities, and encourage someone who feels unseen. Because true success is not just about what you accomplish for yourself. It is about how many people you help along the way. I truly believe the next generation of leaders, creators, advocates, and change makers are sitting in this room right now. Even if life does not go exactly the way you planned, never believe that a setback means your story is over. Because a setback is a setup for a comeback. Some of the strongest people become strong because life gives them no other choice but to grow through difficult seasons. So give yourself grace, be patient with yourself, and keep going. Because one day you will look back and realize the moments that challenged you were also the moments that shaped you. Congratulations again to the class of 2026. I am proud of you, your families are proud of you, and your community is proud of you. And I cannot wait to see what you become. Thank you.
Can we please give Cana another round of applause? That was a good one. Howard University upcoming senior, correct?
Yeah.
Congratulations on that.